You guys are watching Tennessee Titans today, and I desperately need you to subscribe, or else we're going to take producer Jack off Titans. He's not going to be allowed to do it anymore at all, and he doesn't want that. It's not what he wants. So help us get to 3,000 subscribers, or I am told by my bosses, and this is the first Jack's hearing of this, by the way. Congrats, buddy. It is or else for him. Help Jack out by subscribing right now, and you get free Titans videos all week and all season and off season long. This is Tennessee Titans Today. I am Tom Downey, and we're talking about the A.J. Brown trade rumors out there, and air quotes intentional on that front. ESPN coming through and says the Titans are not shopping A.J. Brown. Instead, they are working towards an extension. Now, this all kind of started really from the Jets beat writer for ESPN, Rich Semina, that, hey, the Jets would love to get A.J. Brown or DK Metcalf or Deebo Samuel because, you know, when you have zero proven consistent wide receivers, your best one is Titans legend Corey Davis, by the way, all of a sudden it's kind of like, we would love to get one of those premier guys. It does seem unlikely that the Titans would be willing to trade A.J. Brown because he's good at football. You don't trade away those guys. Now, Brown is entering the final year of his rookie deal. He's going to be super-duper expensive for Tennessee to retain, but the cap's going up, and in general, I do not believe in trading away gifted, young, talented playmakers. Those guys are tricky to find. Keep them in the end. And I know you guys don't want to trade A.J. Brown either, so I am giving you a choice today. Two options, because this is America. We believe in democracy. Should the Titans trade away A.J. Brown? Type in no for no, they should not, or HN for hell no, they should not shop A.J. Brown. This is the pinned comment on today's video. So that ad break comes on YouTube. Take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know. Brown's 2020 campaign, which was limited by injury, wasn't awesome. It was a little bit less than expected, but even in a down year, still had about 900 yards, and the targets aren't what it is for other players because they run the football a lot, 5 touchdowns. I think I speak for everyone watching when I say A.J. Brown is a legitimate number one wide receiver, and that would be a big deal for the for the Tennessee Titans. Excuse me. Now, the receiving room right now for Tennessee is good. A.J. Brown, Robert Woods is a quality 1-2 punch. I don't love Nick Westbrook. I know there are NWI truthers out there. I am not one of them. Racey McMath is good as your receiver 5, as a special teamer. Maybe Dez Fitzpatrick doesn't end up being a bust, but it's very troubling when your 4th-round pick at receiver at a position of need can't even make the team his first year. If you were to trade away A.J. Brown, which, again, would be stupid by this team, you now have a glaring need at wide receiver. It becomes your single biggest need on the roster. You have to keep A.J. Brown. It doesn't make sense to not keep him. He is your number one guy. He's young. He's talented. He's been everything you wanted, and frankly, and more out of your former 2nd-round pick. So they're not going to trade him. They'd be dumb to. I'd pay him right now knowing it would be 25-ish or more million per year. It's absolutely worth it. Now, if you want more Titans off-season coverage, hit that big red button and subscribe right now. YouTube.com/Titans Today. That way, you get videos every single day, or almost every single day, with everything going on around your Tennessee Titans. Let's break down the latest Todd McShay 2-round mock draft. Only one pick, of course, for the Tennessee Titans since they have no 2nd-round pick, so I'm sorry there. Before we break down the picks, and it's a surpriser for Tennessee, who do you want the Titans to draft in this year's 2022 NFL Draft? Let me know right now in the comments section. Now, first, we're going to run through the previous picks. I'll go quick here. Aiden Hutchinson, Trayvon Walker, Kayvon Thibodeau, Garrett Wilson. That one off the board. Ike McWanu, Kenny Pickett, Kyle Hamilton, Drake London, Evan Neal, Sauce Gardner goes 10. Chris Olave goes number 11. There's one of the receivers gone. Derek Stingley's gone. Charles Cross, Jermaine Johnson, Trenton McDuffie. Trevor Penning goes off the board. Jamison Williams goes off the board. Devin Lloyd, Jordan Davis, Malik Willis. And then things get tricky here, where there's another little run on receivers. Jahan Dotson and Traylon Burks off the board for Tennessee, along with Nakobe Dean and George Karlaftis and Andrew Booth. So I'm thinking, okay, Todd's going to take a guard for Tennessee. That makes sense. Not so fast. Todd McShay is going Christian Watson, the North Dakota State pre-draft riser at receiver, who, look, he tested insanely well at the NFL Combine, like shockingly good from that standpoint. He has risen up the media draft boards, getting round one buzz. I get that. He is also the son of former NFL defensive back Tim Watson. What bothers me with this pick is that they just reached on a receiver. There were both guards were there. It's a huge need for Tennessee, and I think better player than Christian Watson. So I don't like this. But I want to hear from you guys. Did Todd McShay get the pick right by going with Christian Watson? Type in D for draft, or you can type in P for you'd pass on that one. I am of this belief that Christian Watson is a reach at number 26 overall. Think about it, right? Like, he's got the athletic upside. I compared him to DJ Chark. That's what I think he could be in the NFL. The athletic profile is off the charts good. He's 6'4", 208, and ran a 4.36 40 with a 38.5-inch vert. He's a good blocker. There's return value. But he's raw as a route runner. He has drop issues. The feel of playing receiver is not there yet for Christian Watson. So I think this is a big reach by Tennessee. Here was McShay's argument. A 7th first-round receiver to match the 2004 record. It's a deep pass-catching class, and there are plenty of teams searching for playmakers on the outside. Yes, this is a bit of a reach, but Tennessee probably wasn't planning on 6 wideouts being off the board already. Okay, then don't take one. Like, take the guard, right? Come on, Todd. Todd. He continued. The Titans' deal for Robert Woods was one step toward getting quarterback Ryan Tannehill more passers on the outside beyond A.J. Brown. But they shouldn't stop there, especially since Woods returned from a torn ACL and team cut Julio Jones. Watson is a big target who brings a vertical element to the table. And he does. He brings that vertical ability. I agree with all of that, but there's level of competition concerns. I don't think he's actually that quick. I think he's more build-up vertical speed. He can make plays for you. I am fascinated by the upside, but I think my DJ Chark comp is a really good one for what Christian Watson could be in the NFL. I don't think he'd be a good selection for Tennessee when both the guards, Zion Johnson, Kenyon Green, were there. Take the guard, then take the receiver in round 3, as far as I don't like that move at all, really, for Tennessee. Now, if you want more Titans draft coverage with the NFL draft just around the corner, hit that big red button and subscribe today. When we did our Titans draft targets, this one wasn't on there. Watson wasn't on there. I like Kenyon Green, Chris Olave, the receivers, guards, maybe a defensive piece if you want, over reaching for a freaky but raw receiver in round 1.